Alright people, Mike Saladin here again and welcome back to another video. Just something a little bit different today. I'm going to be talking a little bit about Avatar The Last Airbender. More specifically, the idea of an Avatar The Last Airbender RPG video game. They've recently announced, I've seen a few posts about it around online, that Avatar Studios are working on a few video games. One of them's an MMO, which doesn't really interest me that much, but the other announcement was that they're also making a console RPG set during Aang's time. And that does interest me. I'm a big fan of single player RPGs, and this video is really just going to be about a few of my ideas that I think they should maybe implement into an Avatar game. I'm probably just going to talk over some like a Mass Effect footage or something, because I don't have a PS2 hooked up to capture footage of the old Avatar games, because there were some in the past, back in the day on the PS2, which I don't recall being that great. I think fans maybe enjoyed them a bit, but they're not really known for being great games, those PS2 Avatar titles, and I think they're actually pretty expensive if you want to try to find them now. And I don't really want to pay a lot of money for games that, you know, are only really selling because they've got the Avatar brand on it. They're not that great of games when you actually look at them. But yeah, what I want to see maybe from an Avatar RPG, essentially, if I just pick up this here, this is Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition. I really think the Avatar Studio should look closely at the beginning of this game, specifically the Origins part, where you choose your background and your history and what sort of class you're gonna be, like a nobleman or an elf or a mage, and then you get a specific backstory based on that choice. And I think this would work perfectly for Avatar, because you can pick, are you from the Fire Nation, are you from the Earth Kingdom, are you from a water tribe, and obviously the airbenders are wiped out during the time of Aang, but maybe you could be a lost airbender who's been in hiding, and it would really damage the title The Last Airbender if you were able to be a character like that. But honestly, maybe they should do something like that. Don't exactly copy the show's story for Aang, and don't have us playing as Aang. I think it's good that he and Toph and Katara and Sokka and all the old crew are around in the game, but let's not retell their story, because we've seen their story in the animation and it was already done really well. But let's tell a side story with our own character who like interacts with Aang and everybody at certain points, but it is basically their story, and that way it frees up everybody to do their own thing in the Avatar universe without disrupting the story we've already seen and ruining potentially any characters that we've already seen. Have them around as background and as flavour and as like a little Easter egg of, oh yeah, there's that character. Maybe have a few quests that you do with those characters, but I think it's important that they let you make your own character. You choose if you're from the Earth Kingdom or the Fire Nation or whatever, as I said, and then you pick what sort of bender you're gonna be, and over the course of the game maybe you can get stronger with whatever particular bending skill tree you've selected. That adds a lot of replay value. Like, you can have a playthrough as an earthbender and then as a member of the water tribe, and each time the story would be slightly different because of the area you start in and the history of your character, just like Dragon Age Origins, which is basically one of my favourite RPGs ever, and I think more games should really rip it off because it's honestly a brilliant RPG. So yeah, that is basically my main idea, is copy Dragon Age Origins, but obviously introduce a lot of your own ideas from the Avatar world into it, and sort of stick to your own story. don't copy the show's story completely. Have it happening in the background parallel to our character's story, and I think it could be a really interesting game. It is ripe for an action RPG avatar because of all the sort of kung fu and combat that happens in the series, and all the bending and the different abilities. It just lends itself perfectly to be an RPG, really. And I'm really interested to see what they do. And I think there's a good chance that if they put a good amount of budget behind this game and the original creators are involved somewhere, that this could be a lot better than the PS2 titles, which again, they aren't known to be that great, those PS2 Avatar games. But let's see where it goes, let's see what they do. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this actually, and I hope it goes well. And thanks for watching, and let me know your ideas for an Avatar game in the comments down below. Anything you'd like to see, and are you looking forward to this? Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's gonna be like the PS2 games again, where it's doesn't really go that well? So alright people, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time with another video.